Hello, clients and friends of Sherwood Tax. This is your fall 2023 update. Just wanted to give you a little news flash about what we've got going on at Sherwood Tax and what to expect in these coming weeks leading up to tax season. So first of all, our first step is that we are going to be sending out our proposals for 2023-24. And we've had some confusion about some of the timing of this. So these proposals that we're sending out now is for the 2023 tax return plus any other work that we're going to be performing in 2024. So our bookkeeping, our planning engagements, all of that for the calendar year 2024 is going to be covered in this engagement. So even though it's the 2023 tax year, it's the 2024 engagement with Sherwood Tax. We will have different payment options available for those proposals that you will see. You will have to choose an option when you receive that proposal. And one of the options is to prepay for your entire year, and we give you a 10% discount if you do that. Otherwise, we can set you up with timing depending on when we do the services. So for example, if we are just preparing a personal return for you, we will collect a deposit on the acceptance, and then we will have you pay second payment. We'll divide it into 3 payments, and then your third payment will be due on completion of the return. So just wanted to give everyone a heads up. We had a little confusion last year about some of the quarterly payments that went through. So just pay attention when you sign those, which payment option you are choosing, and just make sure that you plan ahead for that. We are always continuing to work on the organizers. It's kind of a necessary evil that we have. You guys get information that we need to prepare your tax return, and we're always struggling with the best way to get that information. Now, you may have heard about this thing called AI that's sweeping the nation and the world, and we're hoping that AI is going to help us to create organizers that are relevant to you, that just help you gather your information without you having to do a lot of extra work. And our organizers, by the way, are optional, so we only give you those to assist you in gathering your information, but we want you to do whatever is easiest for you. At a minimum, we like to give you a checklist so that you know what the forms are that we are expecting for the tax year. And once again, our concierge service is available on request. That means that if you need help gathering your documents, or really, going through and seeing what's needed and what's not, and if you want help filling out your organizer, just let us know ahead of time and we can plan ahead for that. If you are signing up with a planning package for us, we do provide a tax roadmap. So this is our planning kind of planner that we do for the whole year, so that you know what to expect, what quarterly payments you should be making, just anything that you need to be aware of during the tax year. We set that up on a roadmap for you so that you don't have any surprises when we just go and file your tax return. So once you get your proposal, if there is services that you want to include that aren't on there, or if you want to make any changes, just reach out to Julia Velez, who she is pulling together all of our proposals for us, and we'll be happy to customize a proposal that works best for you. And I wanted to give you an update on some other changes that are going on in the firm. And the first one, it's not really a change. I just felt like it was something that we hadn't really communicated really clearly. And that's that we give priority for clients that we do the bookkeeping, or we know that the bookkeeping's already done. We are not able to do bookkeeping for an entire year during tax season. So if we get into your books, we're doing your business return, and we realize that needs to be done, we're going to go ahead and file an extension for you, and we can do a bookkeeping cleanup engagement if that's what's required, or we can just send it to you, however you want to handle it, but we're not going to be able to do that during tax season. So that means now is the time, if you're going to need help with bookkeeping, now is the time to reach out, and we can pull together a proposal to get that done before year end, so that then we can prioritize your tax return, and it'll be a lot easier to get your tax return done when all the books are ready to go. And this does include our single member LLCs, our Schedule Cs, and our Schedule E, which is rental properties. So a lot of times those are items that really slow us down during the tax season. So just want to make you aware that we can help with that, but we just need some time to be able to do that, and we can't do that during the regular tax season. So as usual, here's a list of all the documents that we are going to need. We send a list based on last year, but if anything changes, you'll have to let us know right away so that we can make sure that your tax return is complete. We want to avoid you getting any fan mail from the IRS or the Oregon Department of Revenue. We want to make sure that everything matches up with all the information that they have. And then of course we need information for itemized deductions, charitable contributions, anything like that we won't know unless you tell us. And this process hasn't changed. Once we get the information, I said scan, but it's really either uploading, completing the organizer, bringing it in, and we scan it. However we get that information, we scan it in, we organize it, we prepare the return. You'll get a notification once it's done with preparation that it's gone to review. Usually it's one of our managers will review it, will sign it, then you'll get another notification that it's ready for your signature. Once again, we are going to be using SafeSend to deliver those returns. We really loved how it delivered the return. We felt like it made it really simple. Hopefully everyone's gotten used to that now. But of course, always reach out if you have any problems accessing the return once we deliver that. So please make sure if you're getting this video, hopefully you're already signed up for our newsletter, that you're already on our mailing list, but always feel free to check our website. We have lots of resources and blogs there. We try to send out notices whenever we know that there's news or things that we want our clients to be aware of. We try to make sure that we're staying ahead of that. You're welcome to join our Facebook page, and you, of course, can contact us at any time. So thank you for being valued clients at Sherwood Tax. The next thing I just wanted to put in front of you is some photos of our team members. So these are our Oregon and Washington team members. We've got myself, we've got Stephanie Hackett, fellow tax manager, Jennifer Pierchineski, our amazing office manager, Kendall Paul sitting at the front desk, and Chrissy McLaughlin, not pictured, but she helps us during the tax season with our scanning and 1099, so you probably see emails from her. Then we have our Guadalajara team. Just got to visit these lovely folks in Mexico a couple weeks ago. So we've got Lisbeth Mendoza, Julia Velez, Claudia Orozco, Eli Uribe, and we've just added Saulo Castillo. And he wasn't in the group picture, unfortunately, but there's his lovely face in his headshot there. So please welcome our new team member there. And so our mission hasn't changed, our vision hasn't changed. We really appreciate having you all as clients for another year, and we want to just make sure that we're here to serve you in the future. So thanks again.